My name is Megan. I already f***ed it up immediately, okay. Hey guys, my name is Megan. Welcome to season 2 of Treat Yourself. Welcome also to my new kitchen. We're in Atlanta now. Today, we're gonna be making some spiced apple cinnamon muffins. You're going to need a bunch of shit, first of all. Flour. We're using both brown and white sugar, some butter, a couple of eggs, some milk, your green apples, baking soda, baking powder, spices of your choice. We're using cinnamon and ground ginger and allspice. Oh, and powdered sugar. I didn't say powdered sugar. You also need powdered sugar. Oh, duh, hello. How dare I forget that we're gonna take shots on Treat Yourself. Come on. Me. Here it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Anyway, Camilo's here. Yeah, this Camilo, you've seen him. I don't know. His name is in the credits every time. Yeah. Yay, Camilo. However, we are missing our boy Nigel, so we're gonna pour one out for him. He's usually here and Treat Yourself. Nigel is for you, so this is the fanciest tequila ever. By the way, he's not dead. He's just not here. He's just like in Florida. So sorry. Anyway. We ain't wasting this shit. Come on. First thing we're gonna do to make these muffins is we're gonna start by making a streusel. Let's do that. We're going to add 2/3 cups of flour. Add that to a bowl. We're also going to add 1/4 of a cup packed of brown sugar. Look at that. You're gonna add 2 tablespoons of white sugar and cinnamon, which again, we don't measure cinnamon here. You just put as much as you want to. You're gonna whisk together the dry ingredients. Truly, I could have used a bigger bowl than this, but you know what? We've come this far. This was stupid. Should have put it in a bigger bowl. And then to that, we're going to add 5 tablespoons of melted butter. But yeah, we're just gonna stir that together. It's gonna make some giant crumbs. That's exactly what you want. From this point, you can kind of just do it with your hands. Form them into like really big crumbs, because this is what's gonna go on the top of the muffin. And when you bake it, it's gonna get all crunchy and delicious. And it is that simple. We're just gonna set that aside for now. Like, what the f***? There's broken glass in this f***ing handful of streusel that I saved. I actually really liked that bowl too. It's kind of upsetting. No, I'm not okay. We're gonna make some more streusel. That was so dramatic, like it shattered. Like a lot. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my whole kitchen. It's so... Shots? Now that we're back, now that I've broken a bowl and had to remake the streusel, in case you wanted to see it again, it looks the same. Just in a different bowl that is not shattered in a million pieces all over the floor. We're gonna take some shots because, come on, straight vodka. All right, we're gonna keep making muffins. That's what we've been doing this whole time. So I have everything prepared, but the apples, we're gonna start by mixing our dry ingredients. First with 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder? I forgot which one was baking powder and which one was baking soda. This is baking powder. 1 teaspoon of that. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. You can't forget that. Like, those ones actually kind of really matter in your baking, but it's fine. You're gonna do like a teaspoon of salt. I didn't really measure that. And then we're going to add our spices as well. I'm not gonna measure these either because, I don't know, just, you don't have to measure spices. Starting with cinnamon, we're gonna add nutmeg as well. And then we're adding a little bit of allspice to this as well. And some ground ginger also. I'm just gonna kind of whisk those together, combine them. We're gonna then put our wet ingredients in a separate bowl, starting with a cup of sugar and a stick of softened butter. You're gonna combine these. Nothing's happening. Literally nothing is happening at all. Do you see that? Nothing at all is happening. Okay, don't do that. You think I would learn from doing this before? No, I would not learn. Okay, use something else to stir. Probably the butter was not soft enough, I think is what is happening here. I do have an electric mixer now, but like the cord doesn't reach over here, so I can't use it for this. This is like stupid. This is not supposed to be this hard to mix butter and sugar together. I should have softened the butter more. Do you see this? Like, what the f? we're gonna add vanilla extract to this as well. Once again, as usual, I'm using imitation vanilla extract, therefore I'm not gonna measure it. I'm just gonna, this is so, what the f***? The entire thing is on here. Do you see that? God damn. All right, the butter is not soft enough, it's fine. Anyway, next gonna add the eggs one at a time. Ooh, there's eggshell in there. Like a lot. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking cool. Crack eggs with one hand. Don't look at this. I think I got it. Perf. That's that. Wet ingredients, dry ingredients. We got 2 apples. We're gonna peel them and dice them up small, and we're gonna add them in there as well. No, I'm good. I didn't cut myself actually. I almost did. Anyway, this is gonna take a minute, so let me do this. Let me cut these apples up. We'll be right back. Okay. So we have our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients good and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and combine those into one bowl. That looks disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. And we have our apples diced up, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and add those into the mix as well. Gonna combine all of that, and that is essentially your entire muffin batter. Dough? Is it batter or dough? It smells really good, actually. It's gonna be some thick batter, and that is a-okay. Anyway, wine hits, you know what I mean? Batter, dough, batter. Batter, right? It's dough if it's cookies. When do you call it batter or when do you call it dough? Now I'm just fucking playing with it. I'm really not meaning to do that.
Batter.
Batter?
Batter.
Muffin batter.
Yeah. Nobody says muffin.
Muffin dough? Yeah, that's kind of
Sounds kind of nice. Muffin dough.
Muffin dough sounds kind of illegal. So here's our muffin batter. And I have our little muffin tins ready to go. So just gonna grab a spoon and fill all of these up with our batter. Now we have them all filled with the batter. And then we're gonna bring back our streusel for toppings. So you're just gonna take the streusel and kind of crumble it up with your hands so that you have like some nice solid big crumbs, and you're just gonna put them on top of each muffin. You just wanna press it into the batter a little bit. So now that we have our muffins topped, we're going to go ahead and put these in our 425-degree preheated oven for 5 minutes. And then we're gonna turn the heat down to 350 and bake them for another 12 to 15 minutes. So we'll see you with muffins. Okay, so they're done. So we're gonna take our muffins out the oven, put them on our cooling rack. It looked better on the test batch, I'm not gonna lie. However, I'm sure they still slapped. Ow, these are hot. Cheating it to the sides. We're gonna leave these here to cool. And meanwhile, we're gonna make a little like vanilla glaze to put on top of them. So we're starting that with a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, approximately like a tablespoon and a half-ish of milk. Doesn't have to be exact, just very little bit. And we're gonna do a little bit of vanilla extract as well because it's gonna be a vanilla glaze. You really only need a tiny bit of milk when it comes to making glaze with powdered sugar. And then if it's too runny, just add a little bit more powdered sugar. It's not a big deal. All right, so that's gonna be our glaze. We're gonna leave that aside and we're gonna let our muffins cool off for a little bit before we glaze them. Otherwise, the glaze is gonna melt right into it and it's gonna be all clear and weird. Although, should we taste one when it's too hot? You have to do that, right? That's like part of it. It's steaming. It's really hot. I may have burned my esophagus. However, it's delicious. You guys wanna try some? Are you okay?
That's really hot.
Like, it's
I like
good.
it. It's not that hot.
Ooh, it tastes like an apple pie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like so hot and unready to eat that it's like still like squishy soft. Take.
Okay, if you put the whole thing in your mouth, yeah, it's kind of hot.
Yeah! All right, so we're gonna let these cool and then glaze them and then eat them like normal f***ing human beings in a minute here. Oh yeah, shots while we wait for them to cool off. What? That one's big. Cheers! Anyway, we chill until these muffins cool. We'll glaze them in a minute. That's a wah, wah, wah. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and take our glaze here and just drizzle it onto each muffin individually. Oh shit. It might have been a little too watery. I think you're kind of right. Should I put some more sugar in it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That looks much better. Sierra, you were right the whole time. Anyway, let's glaze these muffins. Once it sits for a minute or two, maybe more than 2 minutes, but it will harden. It will harden. What? Why'd you laugh at that? It will. The glaze will harden. And that is it. Our muffins are glazed. All right, we gonna taste this ugly muffin. It's gonna be delicious as so. I'm gonna get emotional. That's really good. You have a seasonal moment. Apple spice muffin with a vanilla glaze, it's like warm. It's amazing. Come on, take your pick. It's so good. Like, you really cannot go wrong. You'll see.
It's the apple mixed with like the sugary, which.
And the vanilla and the warmth.
I have a big bite.
That's a big boy, yeah.
It's like,
It's like an apple pie.
Yeah.
right, in a muffin. It's like, but it's classic. Like, it's,
Like I could bring out some like vanilla ice cream, put some scoop of that on top.
you know what I do have in my freezer. Anyway, these are amazing. Make yourself some apple spice muffins or apple spice anything, because apple and cinnamon, you cannot go wrong. It's gonna be fucking delicious every time. And welcome to my new kitchen. Anyway.